All right, guys, we're back out. We're gonna do a little bit of crabbing today. We're gonna do the easiest type of crabbing possible. It's chicken on a string. All you need, chicken. You know, just go to Walmart, whatever, buy a pack of drumsticks, roll a cheap string, and you know, obviously you got to get a net. But once you have a net, you keep that for life. So anyway, we're gonna try to, you know, catch at least 6. This is kind of the middle of the day, not the best time. Usually it's much better in the morning, but we're out here and see what we get. We'll see you on the water. All right, guys, just to show you, it's this simple. Ball of twine. I think this is like $3 at Walmart. Package of chicken legs. As you can see, $5.50. And while I was setting this up, already netted that guy. It's a nice one. So let's get this out and see what we can catch. All right, guys, just to show you, my lines here are jumping and going a little crazy, but those aren't crabs, those are turtles. That's why you do need to bring extra bait, because turtles are going to eat half your bait. You know, that's just part of it. You're going to go some places where you got turtles, you got other, you know, snails and everything else eating your bait, so just keep that in mind when you do go out, is that it may not always be crabs on your line. Let's see. No, this might be, no, it's a turtle. Alright, guys, may have our first crab here. Could be a turtle, but it feels crabby. Definitely feels big too. So I usually, oh, he let it go. You know, a lot of people have their own way of pulling in the crabs. Generally what I do is I pull them in pretty quick. It seems like they either, you know, they're either coming in or they're not. So they're going to let go whether or not you pull it in fast or slow. There's one right there against the shore. I don't know if you guys can see that. He's little though. Definitely not after that guy. Alright, let's get this chicken back out and then hopefully this guy comes back, because that was a big one. Alright, guys, as I was about to give up because of the turtles, got this guy. That's a big one right there. And of course, this is going to keep me hanging around just long enough to stay. So that's a good maybe 7.5 inch crab right there. So let's get him in the bucket and we'll keep trying. Yep, there we go. Alright, guys, we got one on. Not very big. Let's see if we can get him in a little bit closer. Yeah. So you guys can see, little female. Could be a little male. But, yeah, little guy. Chicken back out, but it is let's see, guys, it actually, no, it's a little female. You can see the apron is pyramid shaped. That's an immature female. When they molt, and are mated with a male, then their apron is more oval shaped. So, yeah. Alright guys, we had to make a move. It was pouring down rain where we were last. I only caught 4 crabs, but that was in a little over an hour, so not horrible, but 2 of them were females, so they went back, or they're going to go back. But we're at our next spot, which is it's a tidal pond. I know that I've seen crabs here before, so got some lines out, and we're going to see what we can do. So I'm not sure if you guys can see that, but there's one here just scooting along the edge. Looks like he's got no claws though, so I'm going to let him go. Yeah, he's got no claws. Let him go. Alright guys, feels like we got one here. Can't really tell how big these are because these crabs aren't used to being, you know, netted or anything. So they're not going to pull like other crabs. What the hell is that? I think it's a... it is. It's a turtle. You see that, guys? That's big turtle. Ah, boy. Oh, I guess we're running into turtles here, too. Do have a crab on this one, though. There we go. It's a good male. You see that turtle? This guy... gonna be a problem. So I need to leave this bait out of the water for a minute so that that turtle does not come back. Alright guys, we got a nice male right here running through the grass. Not sure if you can see him, but there he is. Just like that. Didn't even need chicken. Yeah, guys, a lot of this area has flooded from all the rains. So, said not every pond is going to hold crabs. You really got to find one that's connected to the saltwater somehow. Oh boy, always easier than it looks. What did I do here? Alright guys, let me get back to you in a second. Alright guys, we got another one. Hopefully you can see it out there. He's coming in now. It looks like a female though. Yeah. Another big female. Which, of course, you'd think is pretty weird for a little, you know, essentially a golf pond, a golf course pond. But you can see these are some pretty big crabs. You guys, I'm at a golf course near the bay, and I mean it's a female, but it's a big crab. Like I said, guys, I don't keep any of the females, so she's gonna go back. But nope, okay. But yeah, I need to keep them out of the water for now so that they don't go back in and eat my bait. No. Alright, so let's see if he stays on this time. This crab is very smart for being a golf course pond crab that nobody catches. See, let it go again. And we picked it back up. My sunglasses are fogging up. I can barely see anything. Not that big. Oh, you know what it is? Oh, it is. Oh, it's a huge female. Oh, it's the same. Oh boy. I don't know if that's the same one. Oh, that's the clawless one. You can see. Big apron. It's a mature female. It's a big crab. But once again, she's seen better days. Missing both of her claws. Slowly starting to grow back, but we'll let her go. Alright guys, final damage. We did catch more, but they were mostly females, some smaller males. So, this is definitely the biggest guy. He is... It's right at 7 inches. So, another good crab. You see, definitely a good crab. But this is mainly a prospecting trip, so since I know where this pond is, we are going to come back. Hopefully get these guys when they are much bigger. Let's see if he'll go. Yeah, he's going. Yeah, he's just a little bit in shock. And like I said, most of these are females. Those two are females. This is a female. And the rest of these are males. Good crabs, they're all the same size. You know, they're, see if we can do this without getting pinched again. Yeah, they're about 6.5. So, once again, good crabs. But this was a prospecting trip. There's 2 places that I haven't been before, and I will travel, obviously, to crab, but there's a lot of places around here that I haven't crabbed before I wanted to try out. So now that I know that there are crabs in these areas, I'll be back. Let's get these guys out. Like I said, we did catch some other bigger females. That's another female right there. Some other bigger females that, you know, I'm not keeping females anyway, but I was surprised at how many females they were catching. Another nice male right there. And our last guy. You see how rusty that guy is? Look at that. And boy, when that guy sheds, he's going to be 9 inches. So that's what I'm really hoping for, is, you know, come back here in another month or 2, get these crabs when they are really big. And yeah, so let's get her back in there. Alright guys, well, thank you for watching. I don't know if you can tell, but it is summer in Florida, and it's hot. I've been slowly melting all evening. Crabbed for, I don't know, started at 4, and it's 7:30 now. So 3.5 hours. Definitely caught over a dozen crabs, but it was definitely at least half females. really just trying to catch the bigger males. They're easier to clean. You get more meat out of them, and the ones that you throw back, you're going to catch them when they're bigger and better anyway, so that's just a practice that I kind of stick to. You know, found 2 new spots. We'll definitely be coming back to these 2 spots in the next, you know, few weeks and months. We're going to have more fishing videos out too, and yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you like what you see, there's going to be a lot more of it. I'm definitely going to be putting out at least 1 episode a week of fishing and or crabbing. I go crabbing at least once a week. Fishing is kind of weather dependent. Obviously, in Florida, this is summertime. Your windows are kind of small because of thunderstorms and everything else. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next episode.